Oh, man, it was pretty good. Jovan had a few really good offensive performances last year, but, that was pretty good for DeVoe. I mean, I thought he really felt like he knew when he had somebody and really was patient, really made some good plays, 5 assists, 1 turnover, and, I thought he was really good. A couple more rebounds and a little bit more awareness on defense, and it would have been really a good game. He was sharp, and, man, he made a lot of good plays. He was definitely the difference in the game tonight.
My understanding is that he had a little bit of a reputation for jacking up a lot of shots when he was playing at Minnesota.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Tubby was really positive about him, and, obviously he didn't take many bad shots for us. He's within the framework of the offense, and, you've got to give a guy like that a little freedom, because he's got such a good feel. But, you guys have watched him, gals watched him all year, and he doesn't take many bad shots.
Has he been a pleasant surprise for you guys?
Not a surprise at all. I knew he was a good player, and, he's been really easy to work with. He's got really good basketball savvy, and he gets a little stronger with just a little more pop. He's really going to be a handful.
Dana, could you just talk about that second half when you kind of had to patch that post play?
Yeah, Tony has got a sore shoulder, and so we got Olu out there, and he got some foul trouble. So JJ, and then we went small, with Tyrone and EJ, and EJ hadn't played any of the 5 for us this year. He played quite a bit last year, but hadn't played any this year, and JJ got a little tired there, so we went small, and it just worked for a while there, and it was so good to see Tyrone finally get back in the flow. He's just been kind of stuck in neutral here, and just flat-footed and not using his athleticism, but man, he made a couple 3 athletic plays there down the stretch, a couple big rebounds, big block, 6 for 6 from from the free throw line. So I hope that gets him started again, because his presence in that last 5-6 minutes was definitely big.
At this point in the season, you kind of have to have a little more of that depth, don't you?
Well, sure. You bet. It's March, and the more guys that can give us a minute here and there and have positive contributions makes a big difference. And hopefully we'll have a little stretch in LA where we get an opportunity to play some games back to back, and that's really important to have that depth. So yeah, as you get in this time of the season, this time of year, guys stepping up and giving you some good minutes, and tonight's a perfect example. You get Tony, bad shoulder, and Olu with foul trouble, and everybody had to kind of play different roles, and they made some pretty good adjustments.
Is Tony's status for Saturday?
I think he'll be all right. They'll check it, and I think it's just sore, but, obviously with the quick turnaround, but I think he'll be ready.
Did he tweak it?
Dana, for an NCAA tournament bid right now, I know you've got to win a few more games, but what you've done so far, where you want to be?
Well, part of the argument against us is our early, we don't win those games, at Vanderbilt, at BYU, and I think everybody can see we're a different team with DeVoe, and so that's not the same team that played those games. We are a much better team now, and they changed the criteria. At one time it was kind of how you did in your last 10 games, and now they say that's not important. It's how you do all season. So, hey, there's people a lot smarter than I am going to make those decisions. All we can do is just go play. And, I told our guys we haven't finished anything. All we have done is kept ourselves in the hunt. And we've got a lot of hunting yet to do. So, it'll be a big game on Saturday, and we'll have to play well there, and then we're going to have to do some damage in LA and play well there. But, our team right now is playing good basketball. if it wouldn't have been for a few easy baskets that we gave up, and Tony and Olu didn't give us that presence inside, I didn't think, in the first half. Other than that, I think we're playing pretty well, and I think our league's really gotten better as the year's gone on. I think I saw today where Isaiah Thomas was the Rookie of the Year for the NBA, and you take as many players as we lost in our league at the start of the season. Everybody's making adjustments, and I look at our team. We have a lot of new players and our growth, and I see Washington getting better. UCLA's gotten a lot better. Colorado's gotten a lot better. Arizona's made tremendous progress. I mean, there's a lot of teams that have really improved throughout the course of the season.